I first was diagnosed with sleep apnea somewhere around 93, 94. I had times where I fell asleep sitting at a stoplight. And it's not for long, but I felt my head nod and, your foot comes off the brake and, who knows?
My biggest concern was always his lack of energy and how tired he always was. I just thought, this is how he is. He has to take a lot of naps every day, and it didn't seem that concerning to me until I met a woman who recently told me that her husband had actually died in bed from sleep apnea. And then that's when I got super concerned.
If you're not taking care of sleep apnea, that's got to be in the back of your mind. Is something going to happen tonight? I'm going to be a grandparent in August, and I want to have the best life that I can have. Since the early 90s, I've gone from a full face CPAP mask to a nose pillow to surgery to a mouthpiece to a device that just held my tongue forward. And none of those were really doing the trick. And then I found the Inspire, did my research, and decided this is something I want to try, and this has been the answer.
So Inspire device is a new innovation to manage sleep apnea patients who have difficulty using CPAP. It is an implant, so a very small device getting implanted under the skin, and it keeps giving signal to the tongue to move forward with every breath. So when patient is sleeping during the night, this device keep working, and patient is not snoring, not stopping breathing, and having good night's sleep.
At the end of December in 2022, I had the device installed. It's very much like a pacemaker. It's about this big by this big. It goes through and connects to nerves that actually operate your tongue in the back of your throat. It was easy surgery as far as surgeries go. You don't look so great when you come out. You've got a scar across here, you got a scar across here. They're both healing. I'm pretty happy with the way they're healing. My doctor said at this point, I'll see you in 10 years because that's the life expectancy of the battery. They turned it on at the end of January of 2023, so about a month later, and then we left for a trip to Hawaii, and that's when it was going to be the real test because my sleeping was so bad, my snoring was so bad that my wife and I were sleeping in different rooms, and now we're going to get on a cruise ship, have to be in a little tiny room, and so let's hope that the device works and not gasping for air and keeping her awake, and so everything worked great.
Oh, I would say 100% look into it. If you would qualify, I know there are certain things you have to meet to qualify to get it, but it's been a lifesaver for our family.
So for the Inspire, there are 4 criteria. One is someone 18 years and old, and second is their body mass index is 32 and less. Third criteria is sleep apnea should be moderate to severe. They stop breathing from 15 times per hour to 65 times per hour. Fourth criteria is that they go to ENT doctor, and ENT doctor look on the back of the throat how it is collapsing.
As I progressed through this, I've noticed lots of changes. I'm not worried about going to sleep. It's so important to have a good night's sleep and sleep through the night and wake up feeling refreshed. When I was teaching, at the end of the day, I was pretty tired. I'd come home a lot of times, I'd just fall asleep before dinner, and I was in bed by 9 o'clock. And now I stay up a lot later than I used to, still get up early. I like to get up early, but I've got energy when I get up. Things that I like to do, playing golf, working in the yard. I just feel that my daily quality of life is so much better, just having the energy of having a good night's sleep.